how are we going? Here we go for another video. I'm going to do probably a little bit of work on a little bit more of balance and legs at the beginning of this one. And then just the usual bits throughout. I will apologise in advance now if I am going to be itching like crazy. Over the last couple of days I've been absolutely attacked by mozzies. I've probably got about 30 bites all over my legs and arms and that, so really rather itchy, but anyway, hey ho, off we go. Try and forget about them as we're going. All right, big circles round, that's it, nice and big. Really open up those shoulders, that's it, round and round. And round, and the other way. Round. Big circles round. And round, and balance on one foot. Circles round. Okay, and then back the other way. And down, and the other leg. Big circles round. Round. And then back the other way. That's it. Two more. Round and drop down. Okay, rolling down, so head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down. That's it, until your fingers on or near the floor. Just let your body hang, and then tuck your bottom under, roll all the way back up till your head comes back up, and again, head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down, drop, and then tuck your bottom under, roll all the way up, and up we come. Okay, toes out, knees back, hands on hips, and drop, lift, drop down, lift, lower, and drop, lower, drop, and lower, and down. Keep pulling those knees back, keep squeezing in the bum cheeks, drop, lower, drop down, lower, and 4, 3, 2, and then last one, drop down, bounces, 3, 2, 1, and up. Give the legs a good shake. Okay, toes pointing forward, feet hip distance apart, drop down as if you're going to sit, and up, drop, and lift, drop down, lift, lower, up, drop, lift, drop down, lift, lower, up, drop, lift, 4, up, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, give the legs a good shake again, and then feet out nice and wide, clasp your hands in front, and drop over to one side, up, drop, lift, drop down, up, drop, lift, drop down, up, lower, up, drop, and lower, and 4. Keep pulling the knee back as you go down, don't let it drop down in front. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, come in. So you're facing now, well, one foot in front of the other. Nice big stance, okay? Don't stand with your feet hardly any distance apart at all. You want a good stance to start off with. Do hold on to a wall if you need to. Now, the other thing I want you to do, don't just let your hips push back as you go into it and lean forward. You want to tuck the bottom under slightly, okay? And then from there, you're just going to lunge into the front leg and then back. That's it. Drop and up. Drop down, back, lower and up. Drop, keep tucked under so you get a good stretch and working the hip flexor as well. Forward, up, 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, and then change over. Okay, so good big stance. Don't let the hips stick out back. Tuck under slightly, and then as you drop, you just lunge in into the front leg, push yourself back. Drop and back. Drop down, back, drop and back. Lower and drop and lower and drop and 4, up, 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, come back. Change the legs again. Okay, now what I want you to do, okay, back onto the other one, you're going to lunge into that front leg, but then I want you to push your body weight forwards there, keep the body weight on that leg, lift the other leg up behind, start bending, drop that leg down and then push back. Okay, so lunge in, lean forwards as you lift the leg up behind. There, you can straighten that leg, lower, drop the back leg and up. Okay, so lunge forward, tilt the body further forward, lift the leg up behind, straighten that front leg, do hold on if you need to, drop down, lower the leg down and then come back. Oh, watch yourself being wibbly wobbly. That's it. And one more on this side. Lunge, lean forward, lift the leg, come upright, drop down, lower the leg, back in and up. Okay, or a kind of version of. So, other side, there. So, lunge in like we did before, but then tilt forward so you've got more body weight on this front leg. Lift the back leg, straighten the supporting leg, lower yourself down, drop the back leg, lift yourself up, and then back up to standing. Okay, so drop, tilt forward, lift the leg, push up, drop down, lower the leg, lift the body up and then straight. So lunge in, lean forward, squeezing the tummy, lift the leg, up, drop, lower the leg, back, up, and last one, lunge in, lean forward, squeezing the tummy, lift the leg, stand, drop, lower down, back, up, and then come out and give those legs a very good shake. Okay, now we'll do pretty similar but over to the side. So feet nice and wide, hands clasped in front. Now you're going to lunge over to one side, there, keep the body weight in that one leg, lift, woo, without going over, drop, keep low as you bend both the legs, and then go over, stabilise so your body weight is on your supporting leg, lift and lower, and then drop. If you get over to the side there, want to hold on to something, lift and drop, that's fine. Keep nice and low and over, hold on to something else, lift, lower, and then come back, or doing it through balance. There, get your body weight on the supporting leg, lift, lower, bend both the knees, drop down and over, there, lift, lower, come back down, over, and last two, over, lift, drop, sink down, come over to the other side, out, lift, lower, come back into the middle, up, and again, give those legs a good shake. Okay, right then, down we come. Right, inner thigh. So, the options we have for this, you can come down on the floor, trying to keep that gap in the side of your body, bring the leg in front, there, lift, drop, lift, and lower. So continue with that, or if we're taking it further, dig the edge of the foot into the floor, and then you can lift the bottom leg, drop, lift, lower, lift, drop, lift, and 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down, over onto your other side. So either down on the floor, nice long line, side of the body off the floor, lift, drop, lift and lower, or we're coming up, dig the edge of the foot into the floor, getting that nice long line, and lift, drop, lift, lift, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Okay, come onto your back there and give those legs a really good shake. Soles of the feet together, just let the knees drop out to the sides. And then feet nice and wide, let those knees drop in. That's it, just working into the hip. Okay, and then up we come. Hands behind your back, do come up more if you want. If you want a bit more support, you can go further back, but just drop the legs over to one side. Try and keep the body straight forward. Lift up, over, lift and over. Please do this one all day, every day. In a morning, in an evening, just when you sat watching telly and the breaks come on, there. Because if you are back here at the minute and needing some really wide legs, okay, the more you do it, you're going to end up being a lot more upright there. And then getting that good mobility into your hips. It's really important that we keep joints nice and supple. Over. 2 more. Up. Over. Up. And over. Okay, and then from there, we're going to come over. Knees as wide as the mat. Toes kind of touching. Hands can be that little bit further forward, and we're going to rock forward and back, because again, hips. So forward as far as you can, and back. And forwards, and back. Forward. Back. Don't force anything. Just let it work naturally. Because the more you do these things, the more your body will respond and let you go further. That's it. Forward, back, and 3. Inhale back. 2. And 1. Back. Okay. And now we'll start with a little bit of all fours balance. So if we're starting from here, you want to feel that all the pressure is even between your hands and knees on the floor to start off with. We're not letting your back collapse by your tummy pushing towards the floor, or are we pushing so much in the hands and knees that we're rounding the back? Your back needs to stay in a nice long straight line. Basically, if you were balancing something on your back, okay? Which isn't a bad idea if you want to take it a little bit further. So, but what I'll do, I'll just show you first. Big inhale, fill the belly with air, and then as you breathe out, in fact, we'll do the pre one first. Big inhale, fill the belly with air, and now as you breathe out, just tighten your tummy enough that it feels like your hands and knee are wanting to slide towards each other, but they won't because of the resistance on the floor. Okay, so big inhale, exhale. Belly button back to spine, squeeze. Inhale, release. If you're doing that, that's wrong. The spine shouldn't move, all right? So big inhale, exhale. Feel all the hands and feet feeling tight on the floor. Inhale, let everything relax off. Breathe out. Squeeze. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. Now next time you exhale, because you're squeezing and tightening, keep the knee and hand tight on the floor that's there as you extend out. Keep nice and long there. Inhale as you drop back down, and then the other side. Breathe out, squeeze, extend. And drop down. Okay, if you're only kind of coming to there and you feel yourself all like this, absolutely fine. Only take it as far as you want to go. Like I say, if you want to take it that bit further, if you've got a foam roller or something similar. Okay, you can place it right down your spine, if it can stay on even before, or broom handle, anything like that. So make sure it's balancing to start. Big inhale, exhale, squeeze, keep everything stable as you extend out. And drop back down. Keep those shoulders soft, elbows soft there. Big inhale, exhale, squeeze. Nice and steady. Extend out, nice and long. Inhale, exhale. Drop back down. Okay, and again, big inhale, exhale, out. That's it. Squeeze, belly button back to spine. And drop down. Big inhale, exhale, out. Squeeze, inhale, exhale, back. Keep going, still do a couple more. But yeah, if you can balance something on your back, a ball, if you've got the foam roller with the knobbles on, that can be a little bit of a cheat because there's already little bits of flat ones. But having said that, it's still, even if you just remotely move a little bit, it's going to fall off. Okay, so finishing the last one, squeeze, we'll just do two more, out, nice and long, even pressure between the hand and the knee that's still on the floor, out, back, and inhale, exhale, out, back, and then sit back and relax. And roll over onto your backs. Okay, so knees up in tabletop, hands behind your head. We're going to do a little bit of rounding and then lengthening into your tummy muscles. Okay, so hands under your head, and that is only to let your head rest on. Your head is staying in exactly the same position. We're not pulling it in, we're not dropping it down. It's just going to stay where it is, and your hands are just so you don't strain into your neck. So keep looking up at the ceiling there. Big inhale. As you breathe out, draw the knees in towards your face. Inhale back. Breathe out. Inhale back. Breathe out. Squeeze. Inhale back. Breathe out. Inhale back. Now if we're taking it further, so breathe out. Inhale and then breathe out again. Drop. And up. Breathe out. Inhale. Drop. Up. If you don't want to do double legs, breathe out. In. You can just drop a single leg down. And back. Out. In. Drop. Back. Out. In. drop, back, breathe out, in, drop, back, and breathe out, in, drop, up, breathe out, in, drop, and then come back and give your knees a good hug. Okay. All right, laying down, legs out wide, arms pretty much out wide, star-shaped, okay? Now, easiest for this, big inhale as you breathe out. You can just bring the knee to the elbow, extend back, knee to the elbow, extend it out. But as you're lowering down, so once you come in, make sure you don't arch the back and then drop it down. The ribs need to stay down, but you do want a little bit of a gap behind your back. If you're taking it further, there, opposite hand and foot, drop, breathe out as you reach over, inhale back, over, back, hand over, back, over, back, over, back, over, inhale back, over, back, and last two, breathe out as you come on up and over, inhale back, breathe out, back, and come in, draw those legs in, and then just nice and gentle, side to side. Okay, up and over we come. So if you want to do this on all fours here, you can, or you can come forward and do this in modified. We can do it in full as well. But if we're going from here, big inhale, breathe out, push back really hard on your hand, draw the other arm under your body, and then come up. Big inhale, breathe out. This arm wants to be straight, okay? Come all the way back and out. Same as if you're in modified, coming forwards. This arm is straight, okay? As you come back and under and out, under. Straighten this arm. Push yourself back as far as you can and out. If you're in full, there, up and back, up, straighten the arm and back. Make sure you got good purchase on your mat or on the floor. Push the heels down as you come up, flatten your back as much as you can. You'll get further back. If you only feel like you're getting to here, look where my head is in relation to my arm. To get further, there. And back. Push. And out. Push. Back. And push. And out, and last two, push, there, and back, push, back, drop the knees down, sit back on your heels and relax. Okay, right then, over onto your back again. Alright, so elbows out to the side. Let me move my angle a little bit so I don't kick on anything. There, so elbows out to the side, keep the ribs down, drop the legs over to the side, there, extend them out, draw back in, lift up, over, out and back. If you don't want to extend the legs out, you don't have to. Just go side to side, over, up and over. Okay, make sure the shoulders are soft, the shoulders and the elbows are down on the floor, or out we come. Just extend one leg. There, back, up, over, out, back. Just wherever you feel not most comfortable, because you need a bit of, you've got to challenge yourself, but to where you know you can hold it. Might be quite hard to hold it, but nonetheless you can hold it. Over, out, back, up, over, out, back, and over, out, back, up, over, out, back, up, and breathe out, over, out, back, up, and then drop the feet down, let the knees go over to one side while you look to the other. And lift up, over to the other side. And up. And over. On to your bellies. Okay, hands next to your shoulders. Have them quite far out. Tuck your bottom under. Push your pelvis into the floor. Drop your head down so your chin is to your chest. Big inhale. As you breathe out, just push your pelvis in. Bit of pressure on the hands, and I don't want the back arching. Pull, lift up, so you're pulling your tummy off the floor. Squeeze. And then drop down. Breathe out. Keep the shoulders down and back. Squeeze. Lift. Squeeze. And lift. So don't feel yourself letting the elbows lift to pull you up that way. Keep them down and imagine you're lifting from here. It's that bit that is being pulled. There. Shoulders down and back. Squeeze. Belly button back to spine. And release. If you want, that's the safest one. If you want the least pressure, hands can come up here. Lift. And drop. Or fingers on the floor. So in front of my head. squeeze, drop, or even maybe further down, lift and drop. Find wherever works best for you. Lift, but as long as you're pulling the belly off the floor, drop pelvis in, and last two, squeeze, drop, lift, drop, and arms down by your side. Let your shoulders round and just feel the stretch across the top of your shoulders. Okay, and then come back, sit back on your heels, arms down by your sides. Okay, and then up we come. Hands next to your knees, head down, bottom under, push your hands into the floor, around your back. And then stick your bottom out, roll up, shoulders back, head back as you go into full extension. And then head down, round the shoulders, roll all the way down, tuck your bottom under and push. From your head back, shoulders back, roll all the way down and arch. And then tuck your bottom under, roll up, shoulders in, head down, big push. And release out. Give those arms a good shake. Okay, so again, box, modified or full. We're going to do some slow move and then back to a normal pace move. Okay, so presses. If you're in modified, make sure your shoulders stay above your wrists. Okay, and we're going to go down nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just push yourself back up. Okay, now the key to this, whichever level you do it in, as to make it easier or harder, okay, is how far you go down. So if you're just kind of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and push, feel like you might only move an inch. That's fine, because you've still got that time under tension, as long as you can feel the pull in your chest and your triceps. Okay, or ultimately if you are going down further, 3, 4, 5, 6 and push. Difference is you're getting more length in the muscle the further you go, which ultimately is better in the long run. But like I say, if you can't get down that far, then still tension on the muscle is fine. Okay, so or if you're from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just push yourself back up or toes under, nice long line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push. Okay, all right, so we're going to do 6 of them. You've probably done a few just practicing it out, but we'll do 6, so whichever position you want. Okay, so get into position. Are we ready? And off we go. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and push up. Because we're only doing 6, try and go further. Okay, and again, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push. That's 2, 4 more. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push. Halfway. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push. Last 2, keep pushing through your heels if you're in full. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push. And last one. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. Drop down. Come back and give those arms a good big shake. All right. From there, kneeling or sitting, just draw the arms back so the hands are behind your hips, elbows pulled together there, and then just straighten the arms out behind you. Straighten them as much as you can so you physically feel the pull in the back of the arm, and then release it off. So push back, squeeze, and release, push, and release, push, and release, push back and squeeze, release, big squeeze, and release, and last two, push, release off, and push, and release, and come out. And again, give those arms a really good shake. So, all right then, let's stretch it out. So legs out in front, back nice and straight, clasp your fingers in front, turn your palms away, round your back, reach forwards, then come forward even further and grab your feet, your ankles or your calves, whichever you can reach, there. And then take your hands behind your back, clasp your fingers, come up, lean back, and come forward, lift up, pull your arm behind your head, and the other side. And out. Okay, and then up we come onto your knee. All right, big step forwards. Oh, let me just lift me up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so lunge in, nice and deep, and then draw back, lift your foot, drop back, come up, and forwards, lift, back, up. Do put a cushion under your knee or something if this hurts your knee, but the more you can do of it, the better. Back, lift up, forward, up, back, up, and then come forward, hold it there. That's it. Take your arm, opposite hand on the knee, and then take the other arm behind your back. And then come in, and then lean back, keep the foot down this time. There. And then drop that foot, flip over to the side. Just keep everything nice and relaxed as we're stretching. Out, and then big step forward, lunge in, and then pull all the way back, and then lunge forward and back and forwards and back and forward and back and forward. Hold it there. Keep the opposite hand on the knee, take the other arm behind your back, twist round. And come back, keep the foot down as you lean back. And then drop your foot down, flip to the side. Okay, come in. Right, lose my head in a minute, but that's okay. All right, so fingers on the floor. Big inhale. As you breathe out, push your bum in the air. Straighten both the legs. Just try and relax as much as you can. And then drop. Inhale, exhale, up. And drop. And last one. And up. Now bend your left leg. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling. And drop. Bend your right leg. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. And drop down. And then tuck your bottom under. Roll all the way up. There we go. Lift the arms. Interlock your thumbs. Lean to one side, hips to the other. And up. And over. And up. Big reach up to the ceiling. Big rotate round. And super well done. Okay, fantastic guys. So another one down, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye bye.